Okay, no talking today, I'm gonna get straight into it because there's like 50 something habits here and that's a lot to get through. Subscribe though. First habit, meditation. We've all heard this one. Do we all do it? No. This is one that I know makes me feel better when I do it, but I just am so bad at consistently doing it. 2, yoga. Same thing as meditation. Everyone says this one's good. You've all heard this before. Give it a go, don't give it a go, it is your life. 3, running. I'm also starting this one this year. I've done it once so far. Been for one run in which I maybe made it 50 meters. We'll build up. 4, walking. Much easier than running. Much nicer. Much more fun. Good for you. Feels nice. Nature. What's not to love? Alright, 5, reading. This isn't one I need to work on. I read so much. I love reading. Read more books. That's so fun. 6, turning your phone off an hour before bed. It's good sleep hygiene. It really gives your little brain a time to settle down and switch off for the night. Makes you sleep a lot better. Number 7, not using your phone first thing in the morning. I do this every morning. It's like I get up and I'm like, the first thing that I do is I check Twitter and I read my email. And it's so much nicer to just leave your phone alone for an hour and just spend that time like properly waking up. 8, gratitude journal. Again, another one of those ones that everyone says. Just focusing on the good things that you have as opposed to focusing on the bad. I like to keep a little pen and paper by my bed and just whenever I remember, write down like a few things that I'm grateful for or a few people that I'm grateful for. Sometimes it's like big stuff, like something really cool happening to me. But sometimes it'll just be like, I'm pretty grateful that I have a pen to write with and that I know how to spell. Number 9, work on your posture during the day. I say this as, I don't know if you can even see how tragic my posture is in the video, but I like my back. I love to break it. I don't know if you can see, but I'm sitting differently now because of that. I'm trying my best. But I just lean forward. I'm a leaner. I don't know what to do about that. 10, journaling. Same as like everything. You've heard about doing this. Clears your head, empties your mind, makes you process things, notice things, realize things. It's good, it's healthy, it's fun. Plus you can get like pretty pens and pretty notebooks and that's nice. I love that. 11, pretend that I have 3 hands. Eating vegetables. Cry about it, they're good for you. They have nutrients. Eat ones that are yummy. Don't eat gross ones like mushrooms. Is mushroom a vegetable? I don't know, I like most vegetables, so I can't think of yucky ones. 12. Putting a little bit of money in savings every week. Lots of people probably can't do this one. I get it. Just do what you can, when you can. 13. Make home cooked meals instead of getting takeaways. If you can't cook, Google is there. I didn't know how to cook before I moved out of home, and now I just Google things. It's all there. It's just on the internet. It tells you what to do. 14 is washing your legs in the shower. Why don't people do this? There was like a tweet a while ago of this girl being like, yeah, I don't wash my legs in the shower. 2/3 of people were like, yeah, me either. Why are you not washing your legs? They are right there in the shower with you. Number 15, saying nice things to yourself. Just say nice things to yourself. Stop saying mean things. Think of things that you like about yourself. You're so cute and cool and I love you. Number 16 is leaving your phone in a different room at night. Get like a real alarm clock that goes off so you don't have to use your phone as your alarm and you can leave your phone in a different room at night so that you're not tempted to use it like before bed and accidentally stay up till 4 AM scrolling on TikTok. It also means you're not tempted to check your phone first thing in the morning, so it's like a win-win-win. 17. On the note of alarms, waking up the first time your alarm goes off, not hitting snooze 5 times. This actually makes you more tired because your brain is like going half back to sleep and then half sleeping. When your alarm goes off, turn it off and get out of bed. Number 18 is taking cold showers. I love cold showers. They make me feel good. Getting into bed after taking a cold shower, peak experience. Also, it's like good for your willpower. Apparently like it makes you strong-willed. Hello, brief pause to say, if you're enjoying the video, it would be super epic if you would right now go and like it, subscribe if you feel any urge to do so, and leave a comment if your head has any thoughts at all right now. Okay, love you, let's keep going. Number 19 is getting more fresh air. So you can like go outside and go for a walk, or you can just go and stand outside. Some days if I haven't been outside, I just go and I stand there and I look at the sun and I go, but even if you don't want to go outside, like if that is too much, you can just open a window for a bit, take a few deep breaths, and then you can shut your window again. And that's some fresh air. 20, Making your bed every morning, another one of the classics. This one's easy for me. I've just always done this. I always make my bed. I cannot focus if my bed is not made. It makes me physically ill. But if this isn't something that you do, try doing it. It looks nice and it makes you feel productive first thing in the morning. 21 is eating without distractions, not watching TV or scrolling on your phone or whatever when you're eating. It's just like mindfulness, I think. Just focusing on your food so you're not like eating and then being like, what? Where did my food go? It's in you. You ate it and you didn't even notice. And that's so sad because eating food is fun. 22. Put on sunscreen every day. Advice that I need to take. If you're going outside, put on sunblock. If you're staying inside, put on sunblock. Unless you are like someone who literally lives in a dungeon with no windows and no doors and no sun at all in the world, put on sunblock. No idea what number I'm up to now, but tidying your room and or your house every day. By this I don't mean like full on clean everything in your house every day, but if you just take like even 2 minutes to tidy one thing in your house every day, it adds up and things just stay tidy and don't get super messy, and then you don't have to spend a full day cleaning everything that you own. Next is flossing. So many people don't do this. Flossing is very easy. Just put like a thing of floss next to your toothpaste so that when you brush your teeth, you floss afterwards. Next is meal prepping, or at least meal planning. Like if you can meal prep, it probably saves you a bunch of time. But if you can't prep, at least plan out your meals for the week. Get dressed every day. I feel like this isn't one you would need to talk about pre-lockdown era. I know for me, I literally did not get out of my pajamas ever when I was staying home. That just makes you feel bad, I think. Well, it makes me feel bad. But yes, no, I try to get dressed. I try my hardest to get dressed and put real clothes on as often as I can. And it does make me feel a bit more like a person. Next is limiting your social media time. This one, self-explanatory. The scrolling it's not good for you. It's not good for you. Keep a budget. Write down how much money you're spending and how much money you want to be spending and how much money you're earning, and just keep track of it. Next is to start listing things that you like about yourself and things that you're proud of, because focusing on the cool and good things about yourself will make you feel better. It will show you that there are good things about you and there are things that you should be proud of, and that's a good feeling. Next is getting up earlier in the morning. I hate feeling rushed in the morning, so this one's good for me because it just means that I have more time to quietly just sit down and have a coffee and hang out by myself and just sit. Next is go out in nature more. Go find some trees and grass, flowers, a park, some hills, mountains, something outside from earth. Go and just sit down in it. Next is smiling and laughing more. This one's nice. I feel like it's like the fake it till you make it thing. Even if you're kind of not feeling like smiling and laughing, if you do it, it kind of tricks you a bit into thinking that you're happy, and then you get happy. It's like, I don't know. Next is practicing random acts of kindness. This one is just good for you and it's good for the people that you are being kind to. Do it when you can. Hold the door open for someone. Let someone have your seat on the bus. Honestly, whatever. Just a little nice thing. Next is say no to things that you don't need. Make an attempt at minimalism if you can. We always just think that we need things, and most of them we don't need. All you really need is love. No, you probably need food and clothes and stuff too. Next technically isn't a habit, but it's quit bad habits. So do the opposite of everything on the list. No, that's not what I mean at all. Just quit bad habits. You know what I mean. I don't need to explain myself here because I can't. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Next is to start a weekly reset routine. This can be nothing big. Maybe you just sit down and write out your goals for the week, do a face mask, vacuum your room, and that's a whole routine there. Just make it stuff that makes you feel reset. Next is to make eye contact with people. This is so fun. No one ever does this, but I'm like, I will stare people down. Not in a creepy way. Okay, don't do it in a creepy way actually. Like, you know, when you walk past someone, you can smile at them. Next is to keep a to-do list. Whether this be like a weekly to-do list or a daily to-do list or a monthly to-do list, just some sort of to-do list so you know what needs to be done. And it's really satisfying to just tick things off. Or I like to cross things off. I'm a crosser. Let me know in the comments if you are a crossing things off person or like a ticking a tick box person. I will cross. I love to scribble. Next is to drink water first thing when you wake up. You're so dehydrated after sleeping and you need a little sip of some water. Drink a bit. Actually, just in general, drink more water. I don't think I've put that on here. but drink more water, as much as you physically can fit inside of your body. Next is go to bed earlier. I feel like I should have put this one closer to like waking up earlier, because they're same vibe. But have a bedtime and make it not 2 a.m. Try and get some rest, my friends. Next is to create a morning routine. Again, this can be pretty much anything that you want it to be. Just find things that work for you, that you like to do in the morning, that make you feel awake and ready to have a good day. It doesn't have to be like some perfect 4-hour long avocado toast thing. Just whatever, just something. Next is to decide what you're gonna wear the day before, or even do like a whole week's outfits. That's what Mark Zuckerberg does. I don't know if you want to be him, but it like saves you time in the morning, and it's one less thing that you have to think about or make a decision about early in the morning, when the last thing I want to do is think. Next is turn off technology an hour before bed. I feel like I've said this. Have I said this one? If I have, I'm sorry. I'll say it again, because it's a good one. Do it. I think I've definitely said this one already, but do it. Do it anyway. Do it twice. Next is to read something inspiring every day. So like an article, a book, or a little quote. Just something, you know, something that makes you go, wow, I feel like I've learnt and got something out of this. Okay, next is to make time every day to spend time with like family or friends. Just have some social time, even if it's like a phone call, like 2 minutes to someone. Just un-isolating yourself as much as you possibly can. Next is to replace other drinks with water. I've already talked about drinking water, but instead of drinking like fizzy, or what do you call soda, or more coffee, just drink some water, a little H2O. Do things that you can do quickly straight away. So I don't know if you've heard about, I think it's either the 1 minute rule or the 2 minute rule, where if you can do something in either 1 or 2 minutes, do it like then. Don't put it off for later, because then you just have a pile of things you have to do. I used to very much be like, oh, I'll do this later, I'll do this later, I'll do this later, and then I had so many things to do later. Whereas now, if I can do it quickly, I just do it, and then it's done. I don't even have to think about it again. Next is learn something new every day. I mean, I feel like this one's self-explanatory. It's great to learn things. I'll find something cool and I'll put it here. And that can be something you've learned today. It'll be really interesting, I promise. Next is to cut back on coffee. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to cut back to 2 cups of coffee a day. It's really hard for me, but we're getting there. I had 4 today. Okay, next is to get some sunshine as often as you can. That sweet, sweet vitamin D. You know, direct sunlight is, I don't think you even get vitamin D if you do it through like a window. So stare straight at the sun. Don't stare straight at the sun, okay? Next is to gently stretch a little bit before bed or in the morning when you wake up. This just feels nice. This is such an easy thing to do, I think, and it can take however long you want it to. This can be for 5 seconds or it can be for 20 minutes. It's very adaptable and all of it is good. Last one, and then we're done, and that is to practice self-care in whatever way that means for you. It could be face masks and bubble baths, or it could be journaling and meditating, or it could be jogging, or whatever. It could be whatever. Try to do it though. Take care of yourself. That's why they call it self-care, I guess. Okay, that's it from me. That's all. That was over 50, I'm sure of it. I should have numbered it, because if that's like less than 50, I'm gonna be embarrassed. I hope you like the list. I hope you try some. Don't try to do them all at once. Like, focus on 1 or 2 and then swap them out if they don't work, or keep doing them, and then add more, add less. Do what you need. Do what's what. That is all. 3 bonus habits are like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, love you, bye. Sorry, I just thought of a really good tweet.